How is your style growing with you? That's what we're talking about today at this Shepherd's Roundtable. We have women of all age groups here. Different stories to tell, different approaches to style, and we're here to talk about it. We want your feedback as well as to your own style, personal evolution. We wanted to bring Ayah and Irina. Ayah's 25, Irina's 17, Kathie's in her 70s. I'm 60. Without further ado, Ayah, you prompted this discussion with your changing, evolving style. Tell us how it's changed.
So it has changed a lot since let's say I'm gonna go to 17.
Okay.
So I used to dress a lot of streetwear style.
What is that? What is streetwear style?
It's like weird clothes that you don't find on the market. It's like you have to actually dig for them. Just like baggy, it's fashionable. It shouldn't be baggy. It can be sexy too if you're wearing, for example, a baggy pants and then a crop top, but it's like a sexy crop top. It gives that personality of like, I don't care, I own this world. It gives you that
Rebellious.
Yeah.
Rebellious. Yes.
And then I lost my hair. I had to shave it all off, like a full-on buzz cut, and that was like a fashion personality crisis because I always had long hair, so I didn't know how to deal with that situation or like how to dress for the style to not look like represent something that I'm not, like a tomboy. I was representing something that I'm not because of my style, and that was like where my style personality had to change, and I had to adapt to new styles, and then getting engaged as well. I had to be more classic.
You were saying earlier, which I loved, you were saying in your culture, when a woman gets engaged.
Yeah, so when women get engaged, they're supposed to have that classic style, very elegant. You need to be very put together also, and you have to change your wardrobe. You need to be more of a feminine woman than being streetwear because they don't appreciate that.
Also in streetwear, I think we were talking to the fact that you felt in terms of society, you may not have gotten the respect or your opinions didn't matter as much or weren't listened to as much
and then when I saw the outfit change, when I changed my style, I saw a huge difference of like how people treated me, how people started talking to me. I felt more respected, and even that built extra confidence that I even had from wearing streetwear, because sometimes people judge without not intentional, just because of the style and the looks.
And Irina, 17 years old, wise beyond your years. Okay, I think we can all attest to that. And we talk a lot about, you have a very sense of defined style to me from day one. You came in and you come in always looking crisp, and I can always tell, I think I know what you like, what you wouldn't like. Tell me about your sense of style.
I like to wear a lot of black color, and I love to wear blazers. I have a whole collection of blazers. It's a lot of black blazers as well. It's fitted or oversized. I guess what I like is structure. I like to add structure here because it gives me certain confidence. And when I go to work, I want to be professional and dress professionally. So I guess that's why, and that's how my style evolved. And it's interesting that the way I dress to work, it's the same as I dress when I go out, when I do, like when I run errands. It looks like a very professional style, right? You would say blazers and then dressy pants and all that, loafers, all that. But I actually wear that in my everyday life.
Interesting, eh? And I think it's so interesting because I think I heard you say, or Elaine mentioned, that you like to dress this way because then once you're dressed, you can forget about it.
Yeah.
You're not concerned about your outfit through the day. You're one and done. I think that's so smart.
And it saves me time. It saves me a lot of time.
This woman here, like at 17 years old, makes use of every minute of every day. So I can understand. Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
Right. Now, are there certain pieces that you would say that you equate with upgraded style or elevated style? What would be those pieces?
Like that elevates my style. I think jewelry is very important. Jewelry is like a part of me. If I don't have my bracelets, earrings, necklaces, and rings, I think I'm empty, like I don't think my look is completed, and I feel like hair and makeup is very important. Even if you have minimal makeup, like just a little blush, just something to lighten you up, like I think it's very important, it's part of the look. So even if you're wearing anything, like even if you're wearing casual, if you're wearing relaxed fit, I can say we're at leisure and you have your face, your hair, and your accessories, your nails as well done, I think it reflects really nicely. It makes the look really, really, really beautiful. I think it changes the look of you, and it gives me at least like more confidence that even whatever I'm wearing, I still got it because I still have these things ready.
You still got it, girl.
You got it, girl. Still do. 25.
She's 25 and she's saying she still got it.
Yeah.
You've got it in spades, as they say.
Yeah.
Do you believe in style rules? Do you believe in style rules? And are there any that you would break or break them all, or what do you think about style rules?
Do you want to start?
Yeah, so I think for me, I don't believe in style rules for one reason. To be honest, I just depending on my mood. Like I wake up every morning, I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, who I want to be today? You know, what's my mood today? Do I want to be more relaxed? Do I want to be more fitted? Do I want to give a sexy, dramatic personality? It's just how I feel, and I dress according to how I feel. Or if I'm slicking my hair back, like, because I really like to do slick back. If I'm slicking my hair back, I usually tend to go to something that's more closed over here because it shows more of my face, like proportion of my face, and I feel like hairstyles really affect the look of an outfit. So depending on the hairstyle that I'm gonna have that day, I'll dress upon that.
So you appear to me, okay, in working together in the studio, to be a style chameleon. There is no look, and I think whenever something new comes in, I love it, I know how I would style it, and you're very, very artistic in your approach, I think, to style. If you had to select one style, one lane to go into, what would it be?
I actually wouldn't pick because I feel like
I love that. I was hoping you'd say that.
No, I wouldn't pick because I just think I fit. Like I actually genuinely like everything, and I don't feel like I want to limit myself of like, oh, that's my style, that's my look, I'm only gonna buy that. I went through that lane where I'm like, I really, really enjoy and love old money style. I think that style is like, or Kristen did a whole show about it, Coastal Grandmother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like these two, I'm like, okay, this is my style personality. Like I love this, but do I actually want to stick to it? So I started buying a lot of things according to that lane, and then I looked at myself. I'm like, no. Like okay, this is me, but we can also be fun and be dramatic and be sexy and be everything. Like I don't have to stick to one style personality. So that's why I actually started dressing according to my mood. Today I slept at 1 p.m. So that's why I'm dressing very relaxed. A.m. sorry. So that's why I'm dressing really relaxed.
I thought, wow, okay.
So
girl.
Now, and Irina, how about you? I mean, I think, have you picked your lane?
I feel like I did, but we never know what's gonna happen in the future, right? So I think I really like the classic style. Classic and a bit of artsy, dramatic sometimes. I don't know.
What about rules? Do you like to break any of them? Do you pay attention to them? Do they matter?
I don't really pay attention to rules.
See?
I feel like it's about how you feel in the clothes that you wear. Yeah, it's what you were saying. You dress by your mood, but also you dress by your personality. You dress by your character.
I think it was, yeah, go ahead.
Both of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, here it comes, Elaine. Stand by.
Do you think our style represent our characters?
100%. I do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean, you seem to know more about the way you want to be in fashion than I do at 74 years old. So it's innate for you. It's something you vibe with that. You haven't had to have the journey that I had to get to where you are. You just know that's who you are and that's how you want to be. And you've loosened a lot of the rules. I was going to say, I heard a podcast recently with a designer talking about the fact that fashion is lawless.
Oh.
It is lawless. It should be lawless.
said.
because we talk about fashion rules and all the do and the blue and the black and who cares? Like, who cares? You do you. Do what works for you. Dress for your mood.
I think it's so smart to answer your question. I think it's so smart for Irina to have evolved. Like, it's as if she's evolved to where I want to be when I grow up, and I'm 60 years old. But it does mean a lot of editing on your part. It's like being on almost like on a strict diet, you know? And that's where, to me, again, I would want a little more. But I really, really appreciate your sense of minimalism.
Yeah.
And it's, as you say, it's a time saver. It's probably very budget friendly as well, if you're selecting pieces that you can bring season after season and wear from day to evening. And I'm absolutely in awe, and I'm in awe of you as well, because then you're the painter with the strong paintbrush, and you've got colors. And,
But I mean, if we talk about fashion being an expression of our creativity in some way, you know, and I think the Shepherd's mission is to inspire people to express themselves through the clothes they wear. We have our own thing, and we'll talk about that with Deborah, because she certainly has her own thing too.
And that's what you taught us.
Yeah, that's what I've learned from dopamine dressing. Wear what makes you confident, wear what makes you happy. And like, if I wake up every morning and I feel a certain way, but I have a lane that I picked, and I'm dressing according to that lane, I might look at myself wearing that style personality and be like, oh no, I don't feel like that. Why am I wearing this? It would take off of my personality and off of my presentation.
Dopamine dressing, Kathie, do you want to address that?
It is, you know, the brain produces chemicals. And we want the good chemicals, the serotonins, we want the dopamine, we want to feel good in our day, and you know, being a happiness person, that's my jam. So I want to feel good in my clothing, and when we put on clothes that reflect how we feel, when we want to feel good, we put on clothes that help us to feel that way. The brain releases actually a chemical that settles into your body and makes you feel that confidence and that comfort in yourself. So it is science, it's not airy-fairy. This is important business we're talking about. So you know yourself, and I'm sure you've had this experience too, when you put on something and it's just not you, because you're not aligned with making yourself feel good for who you are. So dopamine dressing it's an important thing for us to learn more about, and to learn more about our personal style and what is going to work for us, because what works for you may not work for me. Same. So it's a journey.
It's a journey. Speaking of dopamine and things that make you happy, gotta ask, what is your fashion guilty pleasure? Irina.
I don't know if I have something like that.
Okay.
Maybe she's too young to have a guilty pleasure yet. Deborah.
Can I say something? I saw Irina once come into work, all dressed in black as she normally does, but she had on this stunning red Parisian sweater.
Oh my gosh.
Which was, I had to take a step back, was like, what happened here? And it looked amazing on her, because she never wears red. So maybe there's that little guilty pleasure of red sneaking in.
Yeah, of red, wearing red.
Yeah.
Because I like red lipstick, and then I decided to wear one piece of clothing that is red, right? And it was a sweater. It said Je t'aime.
For you, Ayah?
I'll say it's just sneakers.
Sneaker.
Air Forces are like my addiction. I grew up, me and the cousins and the family and sister, like learning, because it's something that you have to learn. There's types, there's kinds, there's a lot of things to learn about these shoes. Platforms, not platforms.
And the
Limited
collectibles,
edition,
and the
yeah.
collectibles,
And
right?
they're collectibles.
And you resell them as well. That's my guilty pleasure, that I collect them, but they're just sitting there in the closet since I have to change my style and evolve. So they're just there.
Have a name, like, of a person
Yes.
that you draw inspiration from?
Like Trini Woodall, for example. I know Deborah and I have spoken a lot about Trini Woodall, and I just like the way that she dresses. I love her color combos. I love her mix of patterns. I love her her process as well. And so I would, but you're right. Sometimes I'll just scroll through as well, and it's just the one post of this person. Doesn't mean that I'm in love with everything she does.
Yeah.
So okay. And how about you, Irina?
Well, I've been working at Shepherd's for a year now. I think it's been a year. Yeah, and I'm only 17. So I guess my style has evolved but like with the time being here, and I've learned a lot about fashion and about this specific about Shepherds Fashions and their philosophy. And I have a lot of questions in my head that I'm answering every single day, because I come here and I learn so much, and then I come up with questions, and then I see, I observe, I
soak it in.
Exactly, that's the word for that. And I guess I found myself here. I paid attention to what I'm wearing, and my mission was to wear something I'm comfortable in, something that I feel myself. So you helped me do that for sure, and I've been working with you side by side the whole year. So Elaine, I want to thank you. I appreciate everything you do here.
So wonderful.
It's so much wisdom.
Well, I think, Kathie, I think you would agree when you come into model. I think that this is really a hub behind us here in the studio. You know, you've got Kirsten styling things up, I'm styling things up. You come in, we style together, and it's such a creative process, right? And
even Deborah too. So on
Deborah,
like,
oh my goodness,
let's try this tuck. And even Marlene, one day I was standing in a dress, she walked by me, pulled the zipper down, and kept going and laughing. Like the vibe here is so it's so comfortable to learn. Nobody's judging, nobody's competing. It's very loving, if I can be that way, because happiness to me is when you're comfortable in your environment, and there has been a lot of effort put into making it so. It looks so easy, but you know what people see at home, they see the smooth on the surface, and what you don't see is all the feet going underneath, all the effort, all the work, all the kindness that goes into making it the way it is. And couldn't think of a better teacher than this one right here to help us learn about fashion. Yeah, for sure.
Your confidence, I think it brings, like, I think for me personally, it made me even more confident of myself. Like, I learned, even if I don't like something, maybe if just I put a face and actually be confident in that piece, it would actually represent, it will make the item look even more prettier. And as you just said, it actually affects, like, self-talk, I think is very important. It really affects you, like, if you say it out loud, like, oh, I hate this, oh, I hate my body, oh, I hate how I look, oh, I hate my hair, or I hate, it actually affects you. But if you keep it in your head and you try, like, switching it, it actually helps.
You, I guess, there's a dialogue that you have inside with yourself.
We all do,
And I think that's what you're talking about, that dialogue.
Do you talk about that internal dialogue as well, you know, amongst yourselves, that, you know, oh, I hate my body, or I just don't like the way I look in this, I wish I looked different, is there a lot of talk about that, or not really?
I think we're open about, like, a lot of stuff. Our generation is open. You can see it in social media, I'd say. People are open, you know, they're talking about their problems, and I admire that for sure. Because it takes some courage to open up.
Of course. And it's not as though problems are new. We've had problems and challenges in life. That's what we're here for. And a lot of us have had to suppress the conversations because society was in such a way. But what I love about this new dynamic with younger people and this intergenerational dynamic that we're experiencing is that there's so much more openness to talking about the challenges we experience in life. And, you know, the negative self-talk is every single person, no matter who you are, has it. It's what do you do with it and what do you do about it that makes the difference in how you feel about yourself. So I think what you see when you're here at Shepherds is you see an attempt to push away the negativity and bring in the sort of self-acceptance, the self-love, the body positivity, because that's what we're meant for. We're not meant to beat ourselves up.
I do vlogs usually, so I'm very open about, oh, so my weight right now is 62, and I'm very happy about it. It's like a change that I went through, because I was always in my 50s, and then going to 62, that's like size change, body change, everything changed. So I think I lost myself for like 2 weeks. I'm not gonna say a month because it wasn't a month. It was just 2 weeks because it's something different, something new. My size is changing. My closet is changing. Everything is changing. It's like, what's happening? You know. And then I came to a conclusion that, oh yeah, so what? You're 62. Like, who cares? As long as you're gonna feel confident about how you look, you can. It's fixable. Like if I hate, for example, my love handles, I can fix that, and that's fine. I'm gonna work on it. It's not too late to work on things that I hate, but like I have to talk it out loud and be confident about it. Yeah, I have love handles, and I'm very happy about it. I have muffin. Like we talk about the muffin. I have a muffin.
I have a muffin.
Whenever I sit, it's there. Do I hate it? No, I learned to accept it and accept myself. And as long as I love myself, people are gonna love me too.
Yeah.
As long as I'm confident about myself, people are gonna see me.
Ring the bell. Yeah, ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so true, because it's just about acceptance. We're all growing. We're all evolving. We're all changing. Your body will shift and things will happen, and it's just life.
Yeah.
But we want to put everybody, society wants to put everybody in a single container. It's not realistic. And so I say celebrate whatever shifts are going on. Celebrate it, because it's something new, something different's happening. It's not bad necessarily. We're so harsh on ourselves. We judge so much that we need to just lighten up and be kinder in general.
What I find is so great and so interesting is it's coming from our young ones at work, and I mean that in the best possible way. That's so inspiring to hear from a younger person, because we as we've grown, we are so critical of ourselves, but seeing a young person being so honest and approving of her self-approval and just being, that's who I am, It takes a lot of coming to terms with yourself and introspective thought to be able to be so confident. That's amazing.
Well,
really.
especially because we, as older women, have had so much conditioning to undo.
Yeah.
We have to unlearn stuff. These gals don't have to, they never had to learn it. Which is so fantastic. You're teaching us as much as you're learning from us. Yeah, it's great.
That's so good, because I'm just realizing now again in asking about style rules. Well, the style rules are outdated. Everything is outdated.
Yes.
I made a list, or I was looking at a list. Yes, thank you, Lawless. That list of style rules: don't wear white after Labor Day, don't mix your metals, don't wear horizontal stripes, whatever. That's all out the window, man. So you probably never even heard of those things that we had to contend with back in the day.
Blue and green.
Blue and green should never be seen.
And I love blue and green.
So here's to more style evolution, and I think that we're going to invite Deborah now to come and join us.